going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be on the leaders. Let's see what we got for leaders. Alright. First one we have for you guys is gifts, right? So this could be indicating what you guys' gifts are. You know, you guys are probably wondering, like, what am I going to do in your life? What are you going to do in your life, right? Just look at it like, what gifts do I have? Like, what am I good at? You know, what can I pursue? You don't know. Okay, friend, I'm going to give you guys a perfect example. A lot of people want to play basketball. A lot of people want to go to the NBA. A lot of people are not going to go to the NBA. There's just not enough slots available for everybody at one time, right? Sometimes people's going to have different times to go. I'm not saying anybody can make it. I'm just saying, if you got 20,000 people that's trying to get drafted, there's only 14 spots, it's not going to happen, right? Only 14 people's going to get it. However, for my people that genuinely love the industry of something and not the benefits, that's the difference. Some people do it for the benefits of being in the NBA and being a contractor worker and having money and having resources. Some people do it for the love of the game. If you really do it for the love of the game, you go play locally, or you'll go be a basketball coach, because there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Not everybody's gonna make it. Not everybody's gonna go through these slots of the control, because like I said, it's still control, right? It's still a set number, so it's control. So if you really are passionate about something, you're not gonna really worry about, because finances you can get in multiple different ways. You can have different streams. We live in a type of world where there's internet. You can post your videos on the internet and wrap up an audience. So let's not make that an excuse of, oh, I'm going to quit my dreams because I didn't make it to the NBA. You can still go and play local or play as a school basketball teacher. What's stopping you from that? If you're really passionate about it, then that should be your next plan, right? A lot of people's not passionate about what they do. So make sure that your gifts can get you paid. Your gifts that you give, like I'm gifted in, talking to people, problem solving. I do this on a regular basis in my own life. When I have situations I used to have situations where I used to hang around people and they would have problems, I just, give them a little advice or whatever. So I'm using my gifts to obtain a lifestyle. Not just, I ain't gotta explain myself, but I will, Not to, in a sense of like monetary or whatever, because it is what it is. You work hard, you get paid. It is what it is, right? A lot of people don't like people when they say that, but it's true, right? You work hard, you're good at something, you're gonna get rewarded, right? I don't know why people don't like that or whatever. So my thing is this: if I know that I'm good at talking to people, I'm good at giving advice and solid advice, good advice, that's going to actually, and I'm saying things, I'm not just on her talking, like I'm giving y'all some clean advice. If I can give y'all some good energy or give y'all some type of value in your life, right? We often get rewarded because of our value that we pass off, right? It's like me. If I keep always trying to clean your windows and I did a great job, you're gonna look at me as a valuable service, right? So you're gonna always call me back. So that's what it is. If I provide value in your life, then I get rewarded. The things that make it be value is my gifts, right? I've always been gifted with, like I said, talking to people, giving good advice, problem solving, solid advice. Things that's going to actually change your life, right? Or even give y'all the little slight motivation, the little slight encouragement, or the little slight reminders each day where you come back, because I do it. I might go and watch some wisdom quotes or whatever to remind me. I might read some books so to remind me on, like, okay, to keep focused. And day by day, I avoid drama. I avoid negative energies. I pretty much, I just avoid it, right? So your gifts will get you paid. Your gifts will take you into the new step. Your gifts is also going to be something that comes off naturally. You don't have to. There's talent. You have to put hard work in, but it's not something where you feel like you're negatively drained from doing it. That's not it. I feel negatively drained from doing this. I enjoy it. I'm passionate about it. I might not do it like how other people do it, but I do it like how I do it, and that's what matters. Am I comfortable doing it? Am I comfortable with my skin doing it the way I do it? You know what I mean? So I think that's what really matters, right? So your gifts, focus on your gifts. We have Merlin, right? Merlin. I'm thinking of like the picture that's being displayed is more like a spirit team, right? More like a guy with his like spirit team. But Merlin could also be like, I don't know if you guys know anybody named Merlin. I don't know if but okay, so Merlin. This could be like, maybe you guys are thinking of like baby names and things like that. You guys might be puzzling on different names, right? Business names. I'm only saying it because like I'm trying to figure out how can I put this, so I feel like you guys are maybe puzzling on business names, baby names, things like that. Trying to rationalize or determine where the name fits best, right? See how like because like what I like to do is I like to read that way. I like to say how I'm feeling and give it to you guys, the information, and y'all can either take it or leave it, right? So for me, because I was like puzzling to see where Merlin would take place in this situation, maybe you guys are thinking like that. Maybe you guys are thinking, because that's at the moment. This is just at the moment of how I feel. Maybe you guys are feeling like, okay, this business that I'm got, or I'm trying to figure out what to name. I'm trying to figure out what to name my accounts, my YouTube account. I'm trying to start things like that, right? Maybe it's something like that that's pretty relatable, pretty general. A name thing that you're trying to think of, right? You're in this moment where you're like, I'm trying to think of a certain name for whatever it is that you're trying to think of, right? It could be name determining. It could be like name something naming, right? You're naming something. All right, next one we have is expression. So maybe you feel like you've been like expressing yourself a lot lately, or you've been feeling like you have lack of chances to express yourself. Maybe the people that you're around don't really let you express yourself for how you are. Now, I will say this: not everybody is gonna agree with you on everything you do. We can't always accept or expect people to allow us to express ourselves in our fullest ways. I don't wish to judge. I don't agree on certain things people do. You know what I mean? Because everybody's gonna have their own opinion and then think I think some things are wrong, and y'all could probably read between the lines of what I'm trying to say. But that's me. You know what I mean? That's how I was brought up, or that's how I saw myself out as an adult, and that's how I live. Right? I don't go around hating on nobody, but it is what it is. They choose to express themselves that way. I don't like it because of being like certain films and things like that, and like cartoons. I just saw a cartoon of somebody expressing themselves, and I don't really know why that's in there in that way. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? But everybody's got to answer to the higher power and the supreme. So it is what it is. I'm not God, so I can't judge. But what I can say is not everybody's going to agree with how you express yourself. However, you got to move away from people if they don't agree with you. As simple as that. You know what I mean? We've got to stop wanting people to accept everything we do. We've got to stop wanting people to understand our expression size and wanting people to relate to our situations. Not everyone's going to relate, not everyone's going to agree, not everyone's going to accept it. But it's important to be in a position or be in an area or even if you got to go away, like completely scratch everything, go home, let's go live in a car, I don't care what you got to do. There's no point in staying around people to try to build with people that only want to see that expression be destroyed. So if you're happy with yourself and you're happy with what you're doing, nobody might not agree with it, or everybody might not agree with it at least. However, you're better off starting from scratch, going back, like I'm talking about, even if you got to start in a car, whatever. You're better off building up from scratch and living throughout your expression than to be around people expecting them to express, be tolerant of your expression, as well as forcing them to like your expression. And just like you don't want them to force you to not express, you can't force them to, what's that word? Tolerate or be submissive to your expressions, right? Like agree to it, right? So let's just keep that in mind when it comes on expressing ourselves. For my Leos, make sure that you guys express yourselves in a way where the people around you are going to, be comfortable, and you're hanging around people that are going to accept your expressive self. Whew. Oh man, sometimes I feel like I'll be trying to just explain it, but King Arthur. So I'm feeling like for my leaders, you guys are just unique. You know what I mean? Like King Arthur came in, he pulled that sword out of his stern, and nobody else done it. You got a uniqueness to you. Everybody's got their own characteristics, and I feel like my leaders, you're just unique in a way. You're not saying you're better or you're worse than nobody. You're just unique, right? Just keep that in mind when it comes down to the comparing, the relatable, the this, the that. Everybody's unique in their own way, right? Let's see what we got. Alright, so the next one we got for my leaders is hope. So if you didn't know, then now you know. You gotta be hopeful, you gotta be dreamy, you gotta be charismatic until the day you die, right? It's not going to always go well, but we never know what could be the other end of the tunnel. We gotta just keep chewing. We just gotta keep that light going, you know what I mean? Keep that train pushing, no matter how it happens. We're always gotta have hope that everything's gonna work as some point. I don't know who knew that I heard that, but my leaders. Love. So I don't know if you guys have found love. You guys are beginning to find love for my leaders, but their love connection is going to start. It's going to start evolving. It's going to start growing, right? It's going to start getting more pure, right? You might have to switch lovers to find more pureness, and just find the people that's going to be genuine with you, and you be genuine with them, and it works itself out. We're not always going to be around the family that love us. We're not always going to be around the family that don't love us, right? It just is what it is. Sometimes we just, but here's the thing. You found your love person now, your love connection, your love family members, when even though you're distant from them, they still keep that same energy, right? Because that's how you know somebody genuinely loves you. They want to see you prevail. They don't want to see you, they don't want to just, they're not selfish people. You know what I mean? That's how you know their love connection is legit. It's not a selfish love connection. It's genuine. It's, hey, I appreciate you coming around or whatever. Or I appreciate you being with me, and I just want to see you happy. That's that selfless love, and that's what you're either. That's the confirmation for you guys. You're good. Like, hey, you got this selfless love. You got this love over this love family member or this person that loves you, that is genuine, that's selfless, that's not just for themselves, that's actually want to see you win, right? Either that's happening for you or that's coming your way. Next we have is companions, right? So your companions, you might be, this came under the expression card, so you might be around companions that, or you need to involve yourself, I should say, around companions that allow you to express yourself, maybe allow you to get things off your chest about, judge you and things like that. Yes, they might not understand. Yes, they might, question it and things like that. But as long as they try to understand and try to not relate, but try to comprehend it and try to just listen to understand and not just listen to respond, these are the companions that we want to manifest into our lives, right? It's going to take time to know if they're really legit, because I've had situations where I thought that me and this person got back on good terms, and then a year or a month passed by, and wow, it's just rocky again. And it is what it is. Most times it happens that way. You just gotta kind of move on from it after like the second time. So, but yeah, your companions, you want to manifest companions, or this could be relationship companions or family companions that, in a sense, just listen to understand and not just listen to respond, and they actually try to hurt you all when you express yourself. Okay, what's this one? Okay, last one we have for you guys, reflect on your priorities. And this is just like daily things that you're doing in your day, right? Like things like washing dishes. Y'all know, like y'all get up in the morning, I'm about this, I'm about to go work, I'm about to hit that, I'm about to do that, I'm about to do that. And y'all just tackle that. That's all you gotta do for my leaders. Just make sure you guys are handling your responsibilities, handling your priorities. There's a lot of people that start drama and all of that because they're not focused on what they have to do. And they pretty much got a clean slate to me, you know what I mean? Because most people that are focused on what they need to do, it's a busy world out here. Like, we got too much to be going on to be bickering and arguing and hating on people. And unfortunately, you have them situations where people are miserable with their lives and visually likes company and they're willing to push that onto others. So I do want to say, just reflect on your priorities and you will stay busy, you'll stay out of the way, and you'll realize that the weak people are always going to try to make profit with the strong people. But in the end, the weak-minded people that don't want to be strong and don't want to put the work in, they will suffer. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. Like, I ain't trying to say that in a bad way, but it's just what it is. Because it's like, for example, it's like a toxic male that beats on his wife, and the minute the brother steps in and it's like, yo, what you trying to do now? And the brother's old, you feel me? His been putting in the work in the gym. This guy's been getting up in the middle of the night, going out, cheating, coming back, beating on his wife, just doing things that are so easy to do that take no type of effort, and they're not focused. I'm not trying to stereotype, but I'm just saying this is how it is, right? Then when the guy wants to verse a masculine king, he all of a sudden wants to put his tail between his legs and he don't want to fight the guy. You know what I mean? That's just what happens when somebody that's not focused ends up battling somebody that is focused. It just physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of that, they're two are not a match. They have the masculine and this feminine masculine is not a match. They just don't, they're mentally, all of that, it's a weak-minded person, like, you know, and it's not trying to strengthen itself at all. So the consequences will hit them in the end. So don't worry about it, whatever. Just focus on yourself, focus on your growth, and you'll be all right. That's gonna be the end for the reading for the New Year's. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know how you guys felt in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.